Hi, good evening. This week we'll be discussing conflict summary and leadership analysis approach. So I'll brief you on the situation. So since leadership also involves, working with your own leadership. So this is about a promise that was made by my supervisor. In order for me to lead my group, which is primarily electrical services, where I design and also coordinate the construction of on-site transformer facilities. Um, in order to coordinate timely response for the evolving project needs, I need a mobile. I need a work mobile so that I can keep access. I can access my customers, field crew supervisors from different departments. It is a standard request, and it's that people who interact with the field crew and the customers frequently need. I hence made a request for a work mobile phone with my supervisor. My supervisor told me that his supervisor has advised against it, and that my supervisor promised me that he'll provide me with a phone when my probationary period ends. Um, this was a little weird because this is contrary to the fact that issuing a city phone has nothing to do with an employee's probationary period. It has never had anything to do with it. This was limiting my ability to timely complete the projects, which was ultimately affecting my supervisor's project queue as well. Other senior employees had requested him to get me a work mobile because of how inconvenient it was becoming for them to get in touch with me when they did not give it. So, I'm sorry. The day my probationary period ended, I brought this up again with my supervisor. He told me that he'll try his best to get me a phone. This made me feel like I was betrayed. But this is because it is well within his ability to easily get me a phone issued without delay. He made it sound like it wasn't originally a promise from him, and this is out of his hands. Over the next 3 to 4 weeks, my supervisor continued to defer and not give me a straight answer and kept telling me that he'll try. Need for respect and appreciation. Every team at all levels of leadership is founded on basic integrity and sincerity in communication, even in cases where the leaders cannot be completely honest. Um, I felt that my contributions are not getting respected and appreciated in a fair manner, in line with other employees and also the company policy. This is especially um, this was like even more so the case because I was taking over the role of two engineers, and one of those engineers had been with the company for almost 30 years. So I had a lot of workload to catch up. All of the employees with a similar workload and mobile access requirements were provided a work phone, irrespective of them being in probationary period. Request for commitment, yes, my request was communicated clearly with valid reasons. Other field crew supervisors and customers alike had also independently expressed their frustrations about not being able to reach me on demand. I had also provided examples of other employees with the same job title and a similar workload who were provided work phones well within their probationary period. Could the person deliver the request? Yes, my supervisor was well aware of his ability to easily provide me a work phone. I know this because he had done the same for a dozen other employees over the last few years. It would not have taken him much effort to sincerely put in an application to IT for a work phone. IT department would not have questioned it. They never historically had. Was it a clear commitment? Yes, it was a clear commitment. The promise was made to me in the presence of another employee who could attest to it. My supervisor's supervisor was also aware of the promise. I know this because he himself spoke about it when the matter came up. Honest apology? Yes, an honest apology would have helped. Sincere communication would have helped even more because I understand the department's priorities can change. Instead, he chose to keep deferring the request to a later date. So, what I would, what I think is the best course of action for leadership is to communicate sincerely and let them know what their um, why what their resolutions are and why they think what they think. Because not being completely honest is understandable, but not being sincere and not being fair without any without any cause can be a cause for concern for an employee and a team member, and they may start looking for options outside the company or want to switch the company, or their productivity may fall because they feel like they're not appreciated, they're underappreciated, and they are being singled out. Um, so even like small things like this can affect a lot in a company for a team morale. So sincere communication, even if it's not honest, is very important. Thank you.